Hey guys, Fusion Fury here, and well, if you read the description box below after the video, it stated that I am going to be doing the tutorial today, but it never said this. I'm going to do it in the Autobots, because I tried playing the Decepticon tutorial, and Starscream's voice is I said how the voices kind of change, and well, his voice is very low. Well, not really low, but like you can't really hear him. He doesn't enunciate himself very well. He's hard to understand. So we're going to do the Autobots. And then next episode, we will be doing that mission that we read right here, the 2 missions on the highway interchange. But for now, this is the tutorial zone. Meet up with Ironhide and get your systems checked out. The Autobots need you. And like the Decepticons, it's talking about it's all like, well, we think we need to it's not like, okay, Autobots, let's get ready for combat. It's more like, let's see if you make the cut. So, you know. But let me change the volume real quick. I didn't think it was going to be this low. So it's not, in the Autobot campaign, it's more of a remembrance.
It's good to have you back. Nest has been monitoring increased Decepticon activity, and we need all hands, so it's time to get going.
I heard a little better.
Since you haven't seen combat in a while, Optimus wants us to review all system functions. Not that I need to, of course. I am sending objectives to your display now.
Use L to walk and run. Use R to move the camera and check the radar and move to the beacon location now.
Check your on-screen radar. You will find your first objective.
So this is our first objective. This is walk. Boom, 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 boom.
Not bad, Bumblebee.
So there's 3 little cameras. There's this one, and there's this one. I like the really nice close-up, kinda. And there's Bumblebee. You'll see him later on. I will play with him.
Good. Your radar should be showing us your next location. Head for it now.
Use X to jump. Check the radar and jump through the beacon. Let's go. And you can't do anything else but these unless it shows you how to do it. Like right now I'm hitting the button to transform, but it's not letting me. So, use circle to attach to a wall. Use L to climb. Climb the building in front of you to reach the beacon. But here's a tip that everybody uses in multiplayer, is that if you are, most people are just like, okay, climb. But I climb faster than that, because if you do this and then you hit X, you leap up the wall. But of course we go up and do it, so you go even more faster. You go faster. There we go.
Now that your void is flowing, let's try something more interesting.
Ooh,
Check
interesting.
your radar.
Well done. 3 beacons have appeared in your area. Use the skills you've learned to reach all 3 now. So I can't transform into a car right now, but I can use that tactic where you use X when you climb and use buildings to my advantage to go really fast. Alright, here's the last beacon. Jumping off of buildings gives you extra. Jumping, it's like Minecraft, to the sense that you go faster if you jump. In practically everything. Jumping is essential. Essentiality. Alright. But of course, I don't like to jump everywhere. Melee attack. So this is just the simple 1-button melee that he does. It's an axe, by the way, if you didn't know. You see the axe? There's the axe. I forgot that you could charge your. You can charge your melee by holding it, but I think it explains that later. And then square, square, square performs a chain attack. Hold and release. There it is. Hold and release square for a charged attack. So we're gonna do a melee, melee, and melee, and then we're gonna do a charged.
Well done. Now let's see. Oh, yes, I like this next one. See for yourself. It's on your radar.
Okay, guys, here's a hint. If Ironhide says that he likes it, it usually deals with weapons. Ooh, but not yet.
You're functioning perfectly.
But I get now. This is the part that he likes.
Systems review. If we need to stay
I
sharp,
can't move.
why not a good firefight?
L2 to enter the weapon mode. While in weapon mode, press R2 to fire weapons. Destroy all enemies now. Enemies release Energon when they are eliminated. This Energon can be used for upgrades in the war room between missions, which we don't need because we've already completed that.
Show me more.
Now, while in weapon mode, press R1 to switch to toggle primary and secondary weapons. Some weapons can lock onto targets. The thing with this is, you don't even need to be in weapon mode. You can just be like this, look, and I'm switching weapons. I'm not even in weapon mode, but now I am in weapon mode, and I have missiles that lock on. To lock onto a target with your missiles, hold down R2 while keeping your reticle over the enemy until you hear the lock-on tone, then release R2. So for a really nice and clean example, if you really want it to be nice and clean, but for really fast, like in multiplayer, you want to go as fast as you can.
Of course, it didn't do hard, but good job. Let's see what's next.
And I can use my weapons. Just cause I wanted to do that. You gotta have some destruction in there. I mean, come on now. You're transformed, you're a huge metal robot. Who wouldn't?
For Earth's survival depends upon speed as well as aggression. Now, enter your vehicle mode.
Vehicle mode is now being engaged. Hold R2 to enter vehicle mode. Slowly release R2 to decrease your speed. Race through the 5 beacons now. So we're gonna go slower and then faster. I'm holding it all the way down.
Well done. Excellent job.
Oh, missed it. I drifted, but I missed it. Whoopsies. Okay, let's slow down a little. Oh, okay, we'll do that. That'll work.
Nearly as good as me.
And now here's the boost. It's just pressing X while in vehicle mode. Boost engaged. To power slide, this is what I was doing before. Hold L2 to brake / power slide. Using the L2 at the correct time will give an additional boost. So this is brake, and then there's this, where if you're turning, it's actually really helpful. And then when you complete it, you can get a boost. And there's your weapons. You can see the little bar is for overheating.
Even as a beast, you've got firepower.
Now let's try some advanced maneuvers. Our first maneuver will be an advanced jump. This is what I used it in the other video too. Everybody uses these. They're so helpful. There's so many things. It's called the advanced jump. While in vehicle mode, R2, hold X, then release R2, but keep X held down. If that's confusing to you, I'm going to press R2, I'm going to hold R2, I'm going to boost, then I'm going to let go of R2, so I'm out of vehicle mode, and that's an advanced jump. Good job. Now let's try the advanced melee attack. While in vehicle mode, R2, hold square, then release R2, but keep square held down. It's the same thing, except with your guns. You're just going to be shooting your guns, and then all of a sudden you want to go into an advanced melee attack, so you're going to let go of R2, but keep square held. And let's execute the advanced ground pound. While in vehicle mode, which is R2, hold circle, then release R2, but keep the circle button held down. So it's the same thing as every single one, except instead, that's the advanced ground pound. You don't really see many people do that, unless they're in like a plane and they're trying to, unless they're in a plane and they're trying to go down to the ground very fast to get to some sort of cover, because they're in danger. You won't really see it with cars as much because it's not very helpful. There it is. To dash, we just did this. So when you're in weapon mode and you're holding L2 and you're shooting or something, press square while moving in any direction to the left stick and you can dodge. So weapon mode, and then I'm going to the left and I hit square and I dodge. And you can't do it like every 2 seconds. Like, look, it's not like, it takes a little bit. It has like a little, you know, delay. See, like the advanced ground pound, that wouldn't have worked if I had tried to. But we'll do it. Advanced ground pound. I missed him. He keeps climbing buildings. Charge takedown. Sometimes it does like little slow-mo stuff, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's do secondary. Also, in multiplayer, you won't really see anybody charge unless they absolutely feel the need they have to. Good job. Like, if there's a moving target, they will, but other than that, pretty much good. Now, I believe this is where the flying part starts. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna get that 10-second addition. Breakaway, who's not in the movies. You'll see me use him a little bit. He's pretty cool, but he's a sniper. He's the Autobot sniper, as you can see. Autobot sniper. Each character has a unique set of primary and secondary gun weapons. Breakaway's primary weapon is a sniper rifle, of course. It never tells you how to do this, but I figured it out that it's holding it's L2 and then hitting the R3 button, and then you can still zoom in, and then when it's charged up,
You're fighting an uphill battle.
you get it. Oh, they're over there. Okay. Because otherwise you're doing this, which takes forever. So you can just hold R3 and you get a really accurate shot. Now it's going to want me to fly. Ooh, let's get this real quick.
However, I'm done. Now let's go over your flight systems. Your on-screen radar will show your first target. Head for it.
It also works for sideways as well. Hold R2 to enter flight mode. Fly through the 5 beacons now. So here's the first beacon.
Nice flying.
Hold L2 on flight mode to bank. Banking allows for more precision when turning. And you won't see many people do this, but hey, it kind of works.
I could do a lot with a pair of wheels.
Okay, real quick, we're gonna get this.
That is breakaway.
It's good for dodging too, I guess.
Very good. But I wonder how you are with more advanced concepts. The radar is waiting.
Press X while in flight mode to boost. Pretty obvious.
Keep the enemy guessing with moves like this.
Press the L and any left stick in any direction, and then press circle to execute a stunt maneuver. There are 4 stunt maneuvers. There's this, which is circle down, circle up, circle to the left, circle to the right. And that's pretty much it. Press square while in flight mode to fire your weapons, which are missiles. Good job, now we're going to try to commit an attack. While in flight mode, hold square and then release R2 for an advanced takedown.
Nice work. Now combat certified and ready to fly.
What it doesn't tell you is that there's the advanced ground pound, and there's also the advanced, well, it's not really an advanced triangle. But I think they also have this, which is when you, they show it in the Decepticon. I don't know why they did this in this one. Oh, no, wait, it's going to tell us now, I think. Or no, it isn't. But if you hold X, you can stay aflight, and you can shoot enemies down. And yeah, it's a 14-minute video for a tutorial. We got silver, overall accuracy 85%, accuracy bonus, 150,000, 15,000 energon, which really doesn't matter because we already have all the energon we need. Look at this, it's just adding up. I have like 52,500. I don't even need it anymore. I'm just stacking it up for no reason. So I think that'll be it for this episode. I mean, It's fairly simple. Like the controls, once you understand them, you can mix them and match them and do it any way you want. But that's the tutorial version. What was I saying? This is a tutorial. We probably won't do it. Well, we probably might have to do it in Decepticon because helicopters. I mean, they don't have any helicopters, so they don't really show it. But you're probably gonna have to do that. So we won't do that until we get to the Decepticon campaign, because otherwise we're not gonna be using helicopters at all. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I'll try to start maybe uploading this video right now, and then maybe I'll start doing another video after that one finishes uploading. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. I will see you all next time.